Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening, perhaps, or something along those lines. If you're watching in one of those time zones, it's wonderful to see you all, especially if you're here so early in the morning. Yoshi, that's amazing that, that you're still on West Coast time. That is very cool. I read this morning that, actually Julia read it out to me, that apparently if you leave Tokyo at 4 in the afternoon, and fly all the way to Honolulu, you arrive at 7 o'clock the previous day. That's kind of a crazy thing. Has something like that happened to you as well? I find these things amazing. If you think about, going over the globe and then going over the time dateline and all that, it's just crazy stuff. Just as crazy. And Mr. Chris and Martina and Miss Julia is here, and anyone else who's out there watching. Wonderful to see you all. My mom says it's sunny but cold and a little bit windy. We have a bit of rain here today. Nothing stormy, but certainly it has started coming down this morning at maybe 6-7 o'clock or something. And it's now super wet and a bit grey where I am in Miami Beach, which is kind of cool as well. Before we begin, we're playing a new game today. I've started this yesterday, so if you weren't watching yesterday, we're going to be playing some Windbound, which is a very, very cute game. And I was just working on this, which is an interesting way of putting a flat head texture onto a 3D head. And I was just doing some testing there this morning just before we got started, and I finally figured out how this works. So if I take you through this here, I've taken the Genesis figure and made some selections here so that we get rid of the body and we're just left with the head. Essentially, that's what this node does. So we have that. And then I brought in this image plane and lifted it up a bit. And now we want to put this texture here, which is very high resolution of that woman. We want to put that eventually onto this head. So the idea was, well, how do we get that wrapped? There's several programs that let you do projection mapping and all that, and that's all very, very complicated. But thankfully with R3DS Wrap, we can make it happen. So I went and set some points here, corresponding points, both on the plane as well as on the head. So that tells the program, well, this is the nose, and this is, these are the ears and all that. And it does a fairly good job then at saying, let's go compute. This is what it looks like. So it goes and does. It's my favorite part coming up here right now. It's my favorite part. This one, when the thing goes and it just literally flies in her face and then just goes and wraps itself around this. I thought that was just too cool, and I wanted to show you this. So it takes a little bit of time for the program then to calculate where all the bits and pieces are. The ears, of course, that's not going to work great because we are still wrapping a flat thing around a three-dimensional object. So it's, it's a little bit crazy. The Commander, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm just showing what I've been playing around with this morning. And yeah, so ears, there's a bit of issues there, but we can all clean that up with the morph brush. Yeah, and then we can go to work. So I think my next step is I'm going to try and do this with full body texture that lets me basically project. I don't have to project things. I can just go and wrap it from all sides, like the front, the back, and the sides, and then tidy the rest up in something like Photoshop. Let's see if that works. Kind of cool. 50 Fahrenheit, 10 degrees centigrade, and most of the ice and snow has melted. Oh, today woke up in the cold and the snow. My goodness, that's just crazy. Chris, there's just so many climate zones on the planet, aren't there? So it's still fairly warm where we are. So there we go. Here's looking at you, kid. Almost. So there's a lot of work to be done. So the ears, don't take the ears too seriously. But it works, and I thought that's kind of cool. So that's what all these flat head textures are for that I keep seeing so many of. And now if the eyes and the eyebrows aren't correct, then we can always go and put that, either tidy that up with a brush or just set other points where the eyebrows should be. So very exciting. I'll see what else I can do with this. So yeah, I don't think, should I save this? Maybe I'll save it. I just wanted to show you this because I was right in the middle of it, and I thought, that's kind of cool. So funky. Wrap projects. And then we'll do some Windbound. Head test so that I completely remember what that was next week from here. Okay, are we on the right audio source? Yes, we are. And then we need to go and start this. And this is also connected here, my trusty game controller. Thank you so much, everyone who was joining in the DAS stream yesterday. Actually, yeah, before we begin then, let me just go and show you what we made yesterday. That was the plane I used for that, so we don't need to save that. That was really nice. I'm very happy about the outcome here. This is the head texture I was using. I've posted this on my ArtStation page, the renders that came out yesterday. I'm very, very proud of it. So I've done all this in under 2 hours. This is the character we've made, and we made her completely from scratch. This was kind of nice. We had a discussion about what we're going to call her, and we decided Dazelle is a good name because she was made in DAS, and it's a mixture of 3 different characters. So in the DAS stream, I've set up everything from making the custom body shape with the sliders, and then we've dressed the figure up and we've given her a slight expression, and I've even taken Pamela's advice and put some lipstick on her that I found in another package. Here's some of the production screenshots. So this was one of the white shots, and then I framed up a few cameras. The only thing I had to do in Hexagon that I didn't show on the stream was just to make one of the sleeves slightly shorter. So there was a morph that worked well for this sleeve, but it didn't work for this sleeve. So I went and I just did that in Hexagon. It was just a quick edge loop here, add soft selection, and just shift all that stuff up a little bit. And then I re-deforced it. And there was also an issue with the collar, so I fixed that. Basically, just put the collar flat, then deforced the jacket, and then put this thing up. So... Right, I'm thinking that would be really good. I'll see if I can convince him to do it. So yeah, this is the video. It's on the official DAS channel. It almost had 2,000 views at the time of us recording this in less than 24 hours. So seriously rad stuff. I think everyone was enjoying it, so I really like that. That's great. So I'm looking forward to doing more streams like that in the future. Yes, thank you, Yoshi. I'm gonna totally have a look at. I'm gonna ask them to consider that. I mean, all the assets are there on the DAS store. It's just not in this very combination. But maybe we can put it out as a freebie or something. That'd be kind of cool. I'd love to see that. I would love to see her. All right, let's have a look at Windbound. So Windbound, if you weren't here yesterday, Windbound is currently a free game on the Epic Game Store. You can pick it up completely free and have fun with it. Do we have audio? I thought maybe we don't. Sometimes I just need to go and switch audio outputs once, and then back again, and then we have audio. Sometimes it's one of those crazy things. Do I hear stuff? Yes. See, now I hear stuff. I don't know why that happens sometimes. But yeah, so it's a very lovely looking game in which we go and explore islands. Essentially, we're kind of shipwrecked somehow, and we find ourselves at the entrance of some portal, and now we need to live off the land. So it's a survival game, and it's very, very cute the way this is drawn. It has nice photo modes, really nice art style, and it's all a little bit, complicated. Whenever we die, sadly, we need to restart the level. I died yesterday twice, but look, I've made myself a little raft already, so that's kind of neat. And every time we do die, we need to go and collect the goodies that the game offers again. So this is the first island that we see. There's many other islands here, I'm told, but I don't think we've found any yet. Let's go and raise the sail. And then, I think... somehow, do we need to tighten the sail? Yes. So there's realistic wind dynamics that means we have to kind of learn how to sail. It's very cute. Yes, I can see that, Kamada. I can totally see that. I think it's a great idea if Epic give us a free game once a week, collect them, and see if at one point you do have the time, and then you got them. It's a bit like with the Unreal Marketplace assets. Look at that, anchor and everything. That's very good. Yeah, it's a bit like with the Unreal Marketplace engine, the free Unreal Engine assets. I keep collecting them, and now I'm beginning to delve deeper into Unreal Engine. I'm actually glad that I have all this content. It's very, very nice. This guy, I think we can go and... I think we need to kill him. It's such a shame. I don't really want to do it, but it's... It's very brutal. But we get these things here, and I think they are important crafting ingredients. Blink front, like whatever that is. The Emerger is here. How you doing, buddy? Good afternoon to Belgium. We have a wonderfully full house and a very, very nice, relaxing, chillaxed game today. Epic's freebie game of the week. Oh yeah, these guys are a little bit more difficult to kill. I think the most difficult thing is actually finding food. This guy, he's easy to kill. He's just a cub, I think. And we don't just run around killing things, by the way, but that is part of what you have to do, I'm afraid. There is also a vast amount of exploring stuff to do. Look at that. This is a bit of skin. No meat, though. Skin. All right. Good stuff. This guy isn't so easy to kill. He gives us meat. And when we have that, we can grill it. There's another way to kill people. That is from afar. But I think the spear is more efficient. Hiya! Like this. But you have to do it kind of all the time. We nearly got him! And the reason why I'm doing it is so that I can go and put a fire on and grill myself some meat. Oh my god, he's after me! He's of course also defending himself. As he should. Oh, not the hay bale! Whew, that was close. There's this guy in even larger available as well. And I think we need to kill him as well. I think I tried 3 times yesterday. Died time and time again. Look at that. Small raw meat. I like it. And thick grass. Not saying no. So and then that'll replenish my health. And I think I don't actually need to be on this island. I think I need to be on the next one. I might just pick this one up here. Rust cap. That's a mushroom. We can eat that. These are berries here. We can also eat those. Haha. Perfect. Barbecue recipe with coconut. I like it. I like it. I like it. Do you know, we have in the UK, we have a thing called Marmite. Do you know about this? Marmite is a yeast extract, technically. It looks like a very thick black paste that you very thinly spread on top of your toast in the morning, and it has a very salty flavor. So it's kind of we have this analogy in the UK that you either love it or you hate it. There's really nothing in between, and it's an acquired taste, shall we say. Acquired taste. And I sometimes use it for, not so much for cooking, but for putting it underneath other things in the sandwiches. So one of them that I recently tried out was put Marmite on your bread and then put peanut butter on it. And that tastes like the Dutch, or the kind of Indonesian Dutch chicken satay. It's very nice. So it's the exact ingredient of the flavor that is missing if you just eat peanut butter. Peanut butter doesn't taste like satay sauce really. And I thought that was quite nice. It just brought me back to my childhood. I wonder where I left my boat. Was that on the other side of the island? Because there's nothing really going on this island, and we need to go over here to this thing where the spire is in the background there. But I don't think I can swim all this way. But I could have sworn we had a boat here not so long ago. Maybe it was on the other side of the island. It's a bit of stamina consideration here as well, of course. Was it? Yes, there it is. Good stuff. Yeah, so we need to go and sail around this. Oh, well, that's not good for me, is it? Right, right. Careful, don't do that. Okay. No. Go and sail. Sail. Raise sail. Tighten sail. Yeah, so sailing mechanics, they're not easy. You have to go and you can't sail directly into the wind, for example. You have to be mindful of what you do with your sail. I think I started with just a paddle, and I had to paddle everywhere. Yeah, so this, and I've collected this multiple times already. It's just that I guess I need to do it again. Yeah, loosen the sail, and then I can kind of sail against the wind or something. Tighten it, and then it becomes more difficult. And every time you die, you lose all these things that you collect. So let's hope we're not going to die again. That's my wish for this Sunday. Her name is Kara, by the way. Aha. Here we go. Koji, I think, actually they call him. But yes, absolutely, they totally do. Yes, Marmite, have a look in the international stores when you get back home. I'm sure you can pick it up on the West Coast. There's a thing called Vegemite that is favored in Australia and New Zealand. It's the same idea, made by a different company, I think. This beautiful adorned shell resonates with a mysterious power, an arcane relic from a bygone era. Much can be learned of the door by examining the key. I like it. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go to the... I should have really looked while I was still up here. I think this here is the next island that we got to yesterday, and that's where these two very large creatures live. But there's so much more around here. Like there's this thing, the kind of light in the background there. I don't know what that is. And it looks like there's more islands, tiny, but we can have a look at them. I made such an effort in killing creatures because this yellow bar at the top of the screen, that's my hunger level. So the red is the health. That'll get replenished as soon as we eat. But the yellow one, that keeps gradually going down because, of course, you know, we're getting hungry. So one of those things. Dude, just go, don't do that. It wasn't a perfect position. Just go on top here and then sail. Yes. Yes. Raise. Let's see if we can make camp there. So one of the other reasons that we need to kill these large creatures, and I'm going to talk about this more in a moment, is that we have to craft things to get better at certain things. So the whole sail and the boat and all that was all crafted by me. So that was one of those things that I needed to find ingredients for, unlock recipes for, and all that. So look at that, there's a lot of underwater stuff going on here. Oops, this is how I damaged my boat. Shouldn't have done that. There, these are the massive creatures. Ouch, don't do that. And there's a dude here. But he goes and then goes away again. We've seen him. There was a sickness in the sea and soil where the Great One's blood was spilt. It clotted and scabbed on our skin and tainted our hands and hearts. Well, the good thing is the man has left us a fire so we can go and grill some meat, which is nice. Let's go have a barbecue here. And much like in other crafting games, it takes a while for it to cook. So that's our beef now here. Looking forward to that. I'm going to go and have something else to eat, I think. Oh yeah, this is a map of the area. There's a lot of stuff to explore still. Kirill, thank you so much for subscribing, and also Someone else just subscribed, but I can't find who that was anymore. Complicated name. I think that might have been on Twitch. Either way, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Enjoy the channel, Kirill. Eating. How did that work? Oh yes, like that. Perfect. This is my inventory. I've got grass sling. Didn't I pick up the mushrooms and whatnot? Rust cap. There we go. I can totally eat that. And then it replenishes some health and also some hunger, which is neat. What have I got? I've got some skin. I've got thick grass. That bleak front. I think I could do something with that. Palm front. Koji berry. I can totally eat that as well. There we go. And in fact, let me eat the other one too. All out of koji berries now. The meat will also go off if we don't eat it immediately, but we can turn it into jerky and then it stays fresh for a bit longer, I think. Oh yes, and also then on the crafting side here, that's on the left-hand side, that's the crafting menu. There's something I could do. That's a fire, that's a grass, a hammer. Hammer requires the gorehorn crest, and I think these large creatures, they're gorehorns, I believe. This also needs gorehorn crest so that we can dig. And that one's the gloom harrow jaw. I don't actually know what that is. Leather. We need a drying rack for that, but I don't think I've unlocked that yet. Oh, there we go. A counter mask. That's what I wanted to make. That's what we needed the bleak front for. That's the little tiny creature. Can make a grass rope, but I don't have leather yet. And then there's a palm bag. I've already got one. There we go. What else can we make? Jerky. The spear. Yeah. Once again, I need to make that. I think I need to make that drying rack, but that hasn't appeared yet. Parry ability. Looks like I need to actually build that to unlock it. Repel attacks. Oh, and then there's a repairing the boat thing. I think I might look into that. Repair the boat. One grass rope and a bit of thick grass. Yeah, I think I can make that. Let me make a grass rope. Grass rope, there. And of course I'm having coffee from the official Chris Cox mug. There's so many knockoff mugs, I had to really dig deep to find the official one. And coffee just tastes so much better from it, I tell you. I do, but that's just the skin. So I think to turn the skin into leather, I need another component so that it actually, you know, that it becomes leather. And that's the drying rack, and I don't think I have that yet. That is a drying rack. What am I talking about? Thank you so much. So if we have leather, then I need the fire, thick grass, and 2 sticks. Yoshi. All right, let's make that. Let's do that next. Let's do that next. Buy the fire. Let me just go and repair this boat and repair. Boom. Good as new. It's got that new boat smell. So I can make a fire myself, but this fire here is kind of provided for free, which is really nice. Oh, there we go. That is delicately roasted meat. Let me go and, in fact, make that drying rack now. Was this it? Yes, drying rack. Come on. All right. Ooh, look at that, it's a drying rack, how exciting. So I can either make jerky from my meat, or I suppose, can we do both? Because we can, yes, look at that, we can make leather now. Hide made of stretched and tanned leather. Make good use of the hide. Its owner has no more claim to it. Well, the owner might disagree, because the owner only gives up his hide because we've boffed him on the head. Can I make more? Can I just do that again? Oh, I see. So that doesn't... Does that take time? No, we can put 3 on there. Awesome. I've got so much hide. Might as well make the most of it. And look at that, there's this yellow circle there. When that fills up, that is when it's done. Groovy. Alright. Well, we'll let the hide do its thing. See what else this island has to offer. Is that so? That is so funny. I love how we exchange coffee mugs. The next one that I need to buy is... Oh my god, we can totally kill him. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. I need your meat, baby. Meat, alright. Good stuff. The next mug I need in my collection is, of course, the official Girls from TNA mug. I think I don't have that yet. I could also do with the Dragonade mug. That's an idea. Maybe I need to do that. And then, of course, and I don't think it's available for sale yet, I think I need a Zero Kelvin mug. Really. That is something I'm really looking forward to. I know there's one available in 3D, but I don't think it's available in real life. Whoops. Oh my god, there's two of you. No! There's two of you! I didn't see them until the last moment. Yikes. And they, of course, they're hunting me down as well. Good thing they lose interest very quickly. And they were sleeping. I didn't see you guys. My plan was to kill you, but... You know... We could just approach him from back and... Ah! Outrun! Outrun! This is exactly what we did yesterday. And then the next thing we knew... Death cometh to visit like that. She doesn't really run when I tell her to run. She takes like 5 seconds to do that. Ugh. I'm gonna totally take it easy today. I'm not gonna get killed again like I did yesterday like 15 times. Tutorial, go away! Ow. Okay. I'm totally gonna go back to my fire now. Focus on eating meat. Getting better. Go on, make a good mug, Nate, and I'm gonna buy it. The official Dragonade mug, I like it. Pick something handsome. Red Bubble, Spring. They all do good mugs. I think I haven't actually cooked my meat yet. How's my leather doing? Look, this is my new drying rack, and I can totally go and collect stuff here. A hide made of stretched tanned leather, and I think we can totally go and make better things now. Did I... I'm just cooking that meat, right? Yes, I think I'm cooking that, which is good. I think I also have meat that I can eat, I think. Here it is, delicately roasted meat. It's not just, you know, barbecued in a hurry, it's delicately roasted. There, that makes us better. Hasn't quite replenished all the health yet, but that's quite okay. We'll wait for our next chance. I think also we may be able to make a better weapon now. With it, wasn't there something that needed to have leather? Delicately roasted meat. Aha! The bone-tipped spear. Now that's going to kill things in seconds rather than hours. Bone spears are brittle weapons, but are able to pierce thick hides. Like, you know, Mr. Gorehorn over there. Whereas this one is the stick spear, that's the one that we have. Let's go have that. This, what does that need? Oh, that needs a hammer. This is a grass sling, we have that. And then there's a leather sling. A stronger sling made of tanned leather. A sling's ability to strike from afar makes it a simple yet invaluable tool. Look at that. And then parry ability. That's not bad. So we can make one of those, and And one of those. Let's do that. Crab leather, absolutely. Booth Jessica, Nate, can you get rid of that? I think vom.red is probably more like a spam site. Sorry, Booth. We don't trust you. Bone-tipped spear, boom. Let's make one. I wonder how I switch between my regular spear and this one. Thank you. And the leather sling. I'm a big fan of having, you know, multiple slings. Thank you so much, Nate. I appreciate that. Even though you're off duty, I very much appreciate that. A stronger sling. See if that can do better things. Better things better. That spear certainly looks more professional now. Here's how we use it. And then there's also that, boffing on head. Good, gotcha. Because, you know, we're living off the land and stuff. We're living dangerously. And this is that leather sling. Is it the leather sling? It does nothing! Yeah. He knows I have a different spear now, and that I want to try it out. Oh, ouch! Don't do that! I was defenseless! Get up and run away, dude! What are you waiting for? Yesterday they weren't hunting in pairs. This is new behavior. This is... Oh, no, 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 no! What are you doing? It's like hunting big game, this. He's not giving up. He knows I'm around. But I think if I go and jump up on top of these rocks here, I think he can't get me, really. Maybe that's a myth. I don't actually know. Oh. I do hurt him, but also he hurts me bad. No, don't, no, 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 run, run, get up, run into the other direction, run, goddammit. Ah, and tutorial, go away. Oh my. This is already just as bad as it was yesterday. Oh man, seriously. He will eventually lose interest, I think, if I just hide behind the rock. Isn't that fun, Vince? Absolutely. I totally agree. Welcome to the stream. And nice to be a guest in your bathroom as I play a game. It is actually quite fascinating. I mean, to be so spread out all over the globe, and us still connecting this way, I gotta say, I mean, to be brutally honest, this whole COVID thing, I think I've never been socially as active as I am now in the confines of my own home than I was before. Crazy, isn't it? But yeah, so one of those things. Palm front, might as well have it. Where is our fire? Because we certainly do need to eat something, and the meat was the only thing that we had, I think, going. These are all little pieces that we can dig, but we don't have the right implements yet. And you'd imagine there's coconuts on the trees, but I don't think there are. That would be quite nice. That was actually a nice shot here through the grass. Let me try that again. That was just switch on photo mode quickly. If I remember how to do that. It was such a good shot, and now I don't have it anymore. Yeah, well, we'll pick a different shot for the next thumbnail. Exactly, it's exactly because social distancing isn't actually the case. It's more like physical distancing. You're so right, Nate. Oh, it hasn't quite... we need to stoke it, I think. Can we stoke the fire? Relight my fire, come on. That meat isn't ready for the eating yet, I'm afraid. But we do need to replenish our health, so even though I might not be able to hunt these guys down there, I think I might be able to grab this mushroom on the tree. This here. And also we need to go on top of this spire thing. A little bit of health at least. Oh man. So another way to get them is to collect lots of rocks and do it all remotely, like, you know, physically distanced and all. I think I might try that. How many rocks do I have? Probably not enough. They always run out. I'll go and pick up some rocks and then I'll go... Oh, there's starfish here as well. Look at that. Yeah, I can't pick that up. Can't pick up the starfish. Ah, yes, more food. I like it. But it really goes to show it's kind of nicely balanced. You can't live off mushrooms and berries alone because there's just not enough of them around. How these guys managed to get so big on this island, I don't really know. See how that new sling holds up. $18 rocks, that's not bad. So I could just literally take my time and do it from the safety of here. See how far this reaches. Headshot, alright. So yeah, with patience, we will get there. Kill his body, this is so horrible really, I don't want to do that. If I kill one of them, then the other one is all alone, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's see what's on top of here. We've only done it 3 times yesterday. Let's do it one more time today. Yes. Oh yes, good point. She can actually jump rather high like this. Yes, you can reach that. Not bad. Not bad, Kara. Nice animations. Maybe this is a good shot. Let's try that in photo mode. Photo mode, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot I can move the camera here as well. Nice. So say this is our shot, and there's depth of field and everything. I do like that. Options. Yeah, I think it takes a little bit of health off them. Daydream, that's a nice pose. Look out sneaking. Yeah, I think Daydream was nice. Hand heart, that's what it's called. Daydream, okay, cool. Then there's the expression. Idle, daydream, look out. Maybe sitting, that was nice. So many expressions, that's very cool. All morph targets on the figure. This is made in Unity, by the way. Kara visibility on, I like it too. Then there's angle and time of day. All right, look at that. Yes, I think that in the evening might be quite nice. Yeah, like that. That might work. I like it. Then there's filters. Oh my goodness, really? I can put a vignette on this? All right. Add a bit of contrast, and this is seriously cool. I might just do all that in Photoshop though. Ooh, look at that. That is just so cool. Noir filter. Oh, Chris, you might be interested in that. I watched a video yesterday, CRT, very funny, in which that was basically about Iria canvases. And that you can assign a material ID in Iray to render a pass out that has every material as a different color in a render pass. And Octane takes this a step further and can assign an object ID as well. And I thought that was kind of cool. So you can use Octane to render out a pass that has each object colored in a different color. And that is kind of cool if you want to post-process or color correct one object in your scene in Photoshop later. I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that was exciting. I'll just go take the picture. Boom, perfect. Thumbnail for next time with the depth of field and everything. Very cool. Love it. Yeah, so assign an ID. I need to try that one day. Assign an ID to an object. Render the scene as normal, and then say just make the tree a little bit brighter without having to draw a mask, because the mask is indicated by whatever the color is. Very cool, isn't it? Because Octane, I had kind of dismissed it because it's just additional overhead that I don't have time for. But you can apparently just assign that, and you don't have to do anything. It just goes and comes out. So you can even use that pass in addition to the Iray canvases if you wanted to do that, or not use those canvases at all and literally just go and use Octane for rendering that material ID, or the object ID rather. Very interesting. Have you tried it out? Have you tried Octane? I remember trying it when it was made first available. I played with it a bit, but decided it's kind of not for me. Not for rendering anyway, so not for, you know, making pictures. I know many people swear by it, and I can definitely see the AMD crowd being very happy that they have a GPU renderer from DAZ Studio. Berries! Alright, come on. Koji berry! More koji berries. I'm gonna go and eat this. And run away! No, don't do this. Ah, I think we nearly got him. Or does he nearly have us? Oh no! This is so bad! I was running away! Oh no! We have to do everything again now. I can see why this game gets mixed reviews instead of raving reviews, because there comes a point where you go, yeah, I've done it, you know? Oh, what a shame. And Cherry, yes, I thought the issue with Octane is that you have to invest so much time in order to make it work for you, and I was thinking, I just don't have that time. It's bad to say this. I think Octane is great if you already know the engine from a different front end and you now want to use it with something like DAZ Studio. You already know the material library that you have and you know how it works under the hood, and you can just go get started. So it's a kind of a cool idea to let you use the same render engine with a different front end every time. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, like you, it was just very, very difficult for me to just justify the time investment it would take me to get something out. I mean, you need to, every product you buy from the DAZ store, you need to convert materials, and I'm thinking that's already not good. That's already not good. Tighten the sail. Or loosen it, I don't mind, just go sail. Please. Maybe. Sailing into the wind. Hold tighten. Didn't I do that? I did, and then nothing happened. Go away, tutorial. That isn't how it works, Yoshi. We can't really save things. It just goes and you die and you start the level again. That is how that works. I mean, you get to keep all the stuff that you've collected, like the food and the items and whatnot, but you don't get to keep the blue dipdops that we've been collecting. So we have to go and do that again. It might actually be worth going on land here. No, come on. Ow, ouch, the boat. I've parked it here. What a shame. I'm just going to go and collect some food here. Because I keep forgetting that the first time I played this, I just kept dying of starvation because I didn't want to kill the people, the animals. And there was only like 2 koji berry trees and a mushroom. And I thought that is not enough. We all do. It's just that some of us have more patience than others. I think everyone sucks at playing games. And it's a bit like, you know, people who do animations. They just have more patience than the people who don't do animations. I think. Sorry, Razor Bub. Okay, boff on head. Now, come on. Defend yourself! Don't just stand there! Bone-tipped spear degrading. Man, everything's degrading. We only get bone and we get... I think that was the other problem that I had when I played this first. All I got was bone and there was never any meat, and I was thinking, is there actually any point in killing these guys? So, like now, I didn't actually get any food from any of this, which is... that's just so uncool. That's just so uncool. So, it's a beautiful game. It's got potential, but I think it takes a lot of patience to have a little bit of fun. And I think many people just say thumbs down after investing 8 hours and you think, hey, I haven't gotten off the first island yet. the game might be awesome, but I just can't see myself playing through this pain threshold here. Mr. Brian, what's happening? Okay, we were in agreement this morning, Brian, that... Can we actually fish? I mean, there's fish here as well. Do you think we can fish? Nah, I can't get the weapons out. I thought maybe I'll grill myself a fish, but I guess that isn't how it works. Also not keen on my yellow bar going down as I'm in the water. I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. It's not going to kill me, is it? Brian, we were in agreement this morning that there needs to be the official 0 Kelvin coffee mug. Because that is what's missing in many a collection like mine. And I remember, I think you had a 3D mug, I believe. Or maybe that was the Tangaroa mug, I can't actually remember. So we all thought, hey, we need the official 0 Kelvin mug. Nate's gonna make a mug, and I think you should make a mug as well. And I'm totally gonna buy that. Looking forward to it already. Is that something you could do? For the community? Tutorial, yes, I know. I'm doing it and it's not actually working, is what I'm saying. Tightening the sails, my foot! First you get killed by the gore horns, and then you can't sail your boat anymore. Mixed reviews, I say. Of course we have to give this away for free. It's beautifully made though. It's just not... I think maybe not... There needs to be an easy mode. Easier than this. There's like hardcore and you're dead all the time. I think there needs to be a step before that. That's like, you know, less terrible balancing type thing. Okay, for the 11th time we're collecting this dipdop now. It was Christina that did it. Yes, I remember now. Yes, 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 indeed. It was Christina who did that. Good to see you, Brian. Is that so? Coconut, charcoal, and goji berries. That's an interesting combination. Okay, health half depleted. I'm gonna probably crash off these rocks, break a leg or something. No, I didn't. Oh, nice. Do we need to repair the boat here? Is there anything we need to repair on that? It needs a grass rope. I think we have that. Let's make ourselves a grass rope. Now leave island. I'm gonna go and repair my boat first. I'm thinking. Boat accessories. I don't want to get, you know, stranded. Repair already. Oh, there we go. I don't think I've seen the coconut charcoal toothpaste. I've seen the charcoal toothpaste, which is supposed to whiten your teeth. I don't know how something gets white by putting something black on it. That hasn't quite computed just yet in my brain. And I refuse to buy it as well. My teeth are white enough. And we're stuck, aren't we? Dang. Maybe that'll work. Raise sail. Yes. And this is the horror island over here. There's another horror island. I think it's 2 horror islands. This wasn't actually as much horror island as this one. That's got to be the one. Ah, nice music. Right, good to know. Good to know in Cherry, because it's one of those things. I kept seeing it and I'm thinking, no. It's like my feeling says no. I'm glad I went with that. It's good that we can rely on such feelings still. Dr. Yoshi's opinion. I like it, Dr. Yoshi. That is very cool. I'm even thinking perhaps we shouldn't bother trying to kill these large animals here. We'll go and collect this dipdop here. Maybe collect the mushroom or whatnot. And then we'll go and move on to this next island there that looks even scarier than this one. I'm kind of thinking that's probably a good idea. I might even go and just sail around the island. Since we don't have any meat to grill, might as well anchor on the other side of the island. No matter if there's a ghost dude making a fire for us here, I might just go and ignore that. Like the charcoal toothpaste. Haha. See if I care. It's a very nice game to just hang in there, I think. I think Ghost Dude hasn't actually made us a fire yet. I think. Boat, good stuff. Boat is just gonna stop there. Here, see this thing with the gong and stuff. What does that do? I think that opens up some stairs that will let us climb up here. I know this because I've done it like 5 times already. There we go. Exciting. Let's do it one more time. Just like on the set of a Hollywood movie. That take was perfect. That's gonna make it in the movie. Let's do this one more time. Why, if it's already perfect? Don't do it again. You're just gonna screw it up. There, dipdop. Second dipdop. Tommaso, how's it going? Good morning or good afternoon or good evening. Second dipdop. I've never gone any further than this, sadly. Hopefully it doesn't do that. I think it See, game safe, that's nice. It doesn't summon the beasts, they just leave me alone. I think they only attack me if I come too close, or if I attack them first. It's kind of my own fault that they're attacking me, if I'm perfectly honest. I might just go and have a quick nosy for supplies here, as night sets in. That looks suspiciously like a berry bush here. Oops. Best stay away from them. Yeah, we'll leave you in peace, that's okay. You can stay here. We're just here to eat. Koji berries without the charcoal. Ooh, there's more. I like it. It's like a feast. I suppose that's another option of survival. You just go and hurry up, going from one island to the other, and just eat all the koji berries and all the rust cap mushrooms that are on the trees and all that. I guess that's also possible. Yes, rust cap. Come to Papa. And that's all we want to do. We're going to leave the beasts alone. See if our boat's actually still around. Yes, there it is. Yes, I think so too. So some resources are very plentiful, like stones and grass bushels, and even on this island to a certain extent the palm fronds. But you don't find those on other islands. So I thought I'll pick some up. Hey, what have I got so far? We've got a good number of rocks, 16 rocks, that's cool. Also sticks, they'll come in handy. Thick grass, that makes grass rope as well. And some bone. And I've got jerky, 4 jerky, I can eat that. That is nice. That's good to know, I forgot I had jerky. Then there's some leather and these palm fronds here. Blink front, more skin. Turn that into leather next. Rust cap. Oh, this is just such delicious stuff. And of course all these things go off as well if you don't eat them. If you don't eat them in time. So, what's that mysterious island over here then? That I don't think we've ever been to. Yep, I can confirm we have never been there. That might open up another area. I'm looking forward to it. Probably, Nate, yes. And it's also, it would make sense because it's a strategy that I haven't tried yet. I've only been on that island, this island, and then I try to engage with the enemies, which I think with the current weapons that we can craft is probably not all that possible. Ooh, what have we got here? Land ahoy! This is new! I don't think we've seen that before. Goody. Is this worthy of another screenshot? Or am I talking nonsense here? Never knock it until you try. Whoops. What? No. What happened now? Why? The game didn't just crash on us, did it? No, I'm sure it didn't. Indeed it didn't. Well, Tommaso, it's free to pick up, so you might as well, you know, pick it up and see if it's for you. I mean, you know, it's usually $20, and for free, I'm not saying it's a bad game, you know. Including the photo mode and stuff. I'm thinking I'd like to do something like have her out of focus and have this thing in focus. Oops. Focal distance manual. Let's say oh, so we can't quite reach completely deep to the other end. That's okay though. I think this is all right. Bit of the old Dutch angle. Perfect! It's a take! Yes, currently free this week on the Epic Store. So next week it'll be a payable game again. For free, I think, you know, it's worth putting it into your library. It kind of depends how difficult it is to play. You're like, well, what's happening here? I mean, the story is kind of intriguing as well. I don't know what this portal represents that we've been walking over, that we get teleported back to. Oh, view changes. What is happening? Oh, very interesting. I'm extremely intrigued. We were looking at what exactly? The ocean? Because I didn't quite see anything to look at there. Do you know, I have a feeling maybe this is only going to work when we've collected all 3 dipdops. So currently, I don't know where I can see that. Yeah, there we go. I've got 2 out of 3, whatever they are. And maybe we need to go into kind of just sail around a bit until we find another one of those things. And then maybe this opens, perhaps. I mean, maybe. Popeye, how's it going? Very good to see you. Happy Sunday. Right, I've seen this game being compared to Zelda, and I think many people got disappointed because it wasn't like Zelda. It looks like Zelda, but it wasn't actually like it. So yeah, this game has mixed reviews, and I think it's because many people had expected it to be something that it isn't, or it's also very difficult and frustrating. I think other people completely love it, and I gotta say, I really like the art style here. I really like this. I like how it looks. I find it intriguing. So it's got kind of mist type elements in it as well, because we don't know what's going on really, which makes this kind of interesting. We're also not exactly being told how things work. So that's also a common element in survival games, that we're just basically there to figure out how this works. Which I thought at first is bad game design, but it's actually a feature, so make of that as you will. I hadn't seen it as a feature before. Because I think, I mean, is there anything else that we haven't seen here? We've pressed every button I could find. That then builds a bridge. And it's that last bridge that just wasn't really opening, right? Camera here is different. It's not free roam here. I'm kind of restricted in what I can do. It's basically the camera is being panned for me here. Hence the awkward angles every so often. Yes, I suppose this thing will open up as soon as we find the 3rd dipdop. So there's nothing else here, is there? Just wanted to make absolutely sure. Oh, I see. That's what it's saying. That's where the island is that we need to collect it from. Like, you know, it happens to be stuck behind a rock, but it's like, you know, go that way. Maybe that's what it's saying. And that way we shall go. I believe so, Nate. We go and collect the 3rd dipdop. We come back here, and that'll be the end of the level. Maybe. Let's see if we can figure it out. I wonder what happens if I run out of stamina. Does my health eventually get a beating? I should eat something, shouldn't I? And I have stuff I can eat, so I'm okay with that. I don't want anything to go off, like the rust cap. Let's just make sure that doesn't go off. I wonder if there's any indicators as to how far off this is. Koji berry doesn't do much, but you know. Now that has certainly restored much of my health. What else can I eat just for next time? Not the stick, not the bone, the jerky. Okay, good. I like it. Jerky for next time. Jerky for dessert. Push it out. I like the anchor dynamics, they're very nice. Okay. As this is the way the character is looking, I'm thinking that way we haven't quite explored yet, so let's go and try that, like into this direction. There's a super tiny rock over here. And there's also some kind of... It's that unity phenomenon again. If you look straight at something in the distance, it's disappearing, but if you look at it kind of on the outskirts, you actually see it. A dead giveaway of unity. Yeah, let's see what that is. Looks maybe like a buoy. We're healthy. We have food. To a certain extent. We're adventurous. Got nice music. What else can go wrong? Small island means no large creatures. Oh, diving! That's a possibility. I might try that. So far I've not been able to do that, so diving mechanic hasn't been introduced as far as I know. Miss Pamela! How you doing? Ah, nice! What's happening here? This isn't a large island as such. But there's some pottery for us, which is good, I guess. We haven't seen pottery before. Smash! Oh, wow. Should we do that? Sea shards! Mysterious crystalline fragments found scattered throughout the archipelago. They react in the presence of shrines. Okay. More sea shards. Leather! Oh, that's nice. So those are kind of treasure boxes then. Oh, that is good. Mr. Neville is here. And Miss Pamela. How exciting. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. You wouldn't believe it. I've already died at least once. I can't remember if it was once or twice. Same problem that I had last time. And I've decided I'm going to give these large beasts a miss completely. And it was almost like another hit, near miss like yesterday. Now we've found something kind of here where we've just come from, this thing where we've just come from, and it looks like it wants us to find a third artifact, so that this is where, I don't know, the level ends or something. So we'll see if we can just cruise around to these 3 outposts here. Start with that one. And then take all the other ones, I'm thinking. One of them is probably going to have another dipdop on there. I'm sure it does. Next island, new cup of coffee. Tense, I like it. Thrice, it's not thrice, it's tense. I am from Germany, yes, originally, yes. Many, many years ago. I've been living in the US for 10 years, and I've lived in the UK for 13 before that. And before that, I lived in Germany, yes. It's been a long life, you know, I'm an old man now, I'm retired. I'm not actually retired. I've just moved a lot. Excellent, Pamela. Very nice. Is that going to be sold with a visual piece of artwork? Like background music for an artwork? Is it kind of a combination of that? Yes, probably, Yoshi. Do you know, I have actually got a German YouTube channel as well, and I don't do a lot on it, but my plan was always to do 3D tutorials in German, and I've done a couple in the past, but I've just released a series that was much like the DAS series on how to use R3DS wrap for turning a body scan into a Genesis morph. And I've recreated that into German, so I've re-recorded that as a German version. And I thought I'll do this as a test to see how good my technical German actually is, because it's one of those things that all these 3D terminologies I've learned when I was already in the English-speaking country. So I don't have German words for many of the things that we use in 3D. And as such, I was curious to see how that would translate. Bamboo! A strong and lightweight material that is great for construction. The bamboo gives generously, growing faster than we can cut it. Yes, indeed. Oh, bamboo deck, bamboo mast, and bamboo bucket. Look at that. And more sea shards. Now this is exciting. Yeah, so I've just released it with the intention to see how that'll work for me, how it'll also work for the viewers. And maybe I'll do some more German tutorials in the future. We'll see. It kind of depends on how much time I have, but there's a lot of preparation that usually goes into researching a topic and then making it, and it's relatively easy once I know how to explain it. I can fairly easy just go and explain that again in another language. I thought maybe that's kind of cool. I'll try it out. Oh, okay. How exciting. Monty Python, especially Flying Circus, was a major hit in Germany. So much so that they decided to record a German version of it. So usually on German TV, everything is overdubbed. It's a bit like in France and in many of the other larger speaking countries, like many things are overdubbed into Spanish because there's a large market for the Spanish and the French and the German language. But other countries like Scandinavian countries and things like Holland, they often get things with subtitles because it's cheaper to make than casting actors who overdub things and having people edit it and all. That costs a lot more money, but if you have a larger audience, then it's worth doing it because you can recoup that money. But on smaller territories, they often just have subtitles because it's easier as one guy doing it. And what's my point? I had a point that I forgot now. There was a point to it. I forgot now. I'm so sorry. What was the point? I had a really good point I was going to make, and sorry, it's just left my brain. Scientists made in Germany. Oh yes, Monty Python. Now got it. Monty Python. So yes, it was. But Monty Python. So it's subtitles versus overdub things, right? So, but Monty Python's Flying Circus was one of the few things back in the 70s and 80s when that was on that was not overdubbed. It was deemed so niche and weird that they didn't spend the money to translate it and overdub it. They just went with the cheaper option to subtitle it. And I think because of that, it was one of the exotic things on German TV that wasn't in German. There was English still with subtitles. But because it was such quirky humor, it was probably also very difficult to translate it. So they didn't do it for many, many years. And it became a total cult hit, especially Flying Circus. And only many years later, once it was no longer produced, like in the 90s or in the noughties even, I think they went and overdubbed it in German. But the English versions with subtitles, they became a cult classic, so much so that the Monty Python team decided to do sketches in German for the German audience. Fliegender Zirkus. Yeah, interesting how this comes about. I remember when I was in Germany in the 90s and looked into wanting to watch original English and American TV, it was really difficult to get your hands on non-overdubbed versions. There were like a few cinemas that had exotic showings where you'd see an American movie in English rather than the overdubbed German version. And it was very difficult to get a hold of VHS tapes back then for a lot of money. I spent a lot of money on X-Files and Twin Peaks in English releases. Aha! Is that the third dipdop everyone keeps talking about? Thank you, Popeye. Officially lost the plot. Yes, exactly, Nate. Our lives intertwine. The sisters of the sea guard us and we honor them. 3 dipdops. That's what I'm seeing. X-Files is how I picked up a lot of English. And the trick for me was watching it in English with English subtitles. So you hear how it's said and you can also see how it's spelled. That was good. So the other option that they had on some shows in Germany was that you had, instead of a stereo track, you had the left channel was German and the right channel was English. So you could switch which language you wanted to listen to. That's kind of difficult to do. Like today on Netflix and stuff like that, you could just often pick a different stereo audio track, but that wasn't always available. Yeah, ideal to learn another language. It was all good prep work for moving to London and then working in the TV industry. That's kind of cool. Well, I mean, this is all extremely exciting. Is there anything to eat on this island? Because well spotted with the yellow bar. That is, that is of course, you know, hunger creeping in. We have a bit of jerky. I suppose we could eat that, but I don't see anything really edible on here. Just a bunch of rocks. And this we can't dig for because we ain't got no shovel yet. No koji berry bushes. No nothing. Okay, fine. Let's go eat some stuff. Like jerky before it goes off. I think I might just eat all my jerky. There. Good as new. And my boat was over here. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Danke. That's a good word to have. That's a good word to know. Very cool. Where are you from, Popeye? You may have told me, I may have forgotten. It's always, we always have to ask the two things now, aren't you? Where are you from and where do you reside currently? Because like Pamela speaks so many languages. Very impressive, Pamela. I love that. I love that. You really seem to have a knack for languages. I had a friend at school, she was into old languages like Aramaic, like stuff that isn't really spoken anymore. And where there's very little records of what's left of it. Where should we go now? Should we go into where it has some of the big lights here? This island here on the right, that's certainly maybe where we need to go back to, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff that is unexplored, so it's almost like we could spend some more time seeing if we can find something, or we can go press on to the next level, see if that's any better, see if we can go back and forth. I'm a fan of both options. What do you think? Portal, leave. Nate is adamant. Okay, let's go to, that's kind of to the left here. I think it must be this one here then. The large structure. Are we pointing there? Yeah, perfect. All right, large structure. Stop before you die. That's not bad advice. I'm kind of hoping that we can travel back and forth. So if we go to this portal thing, and if it is a portal and it gets us one level further, I wonder if we can then go back. I like the one-handed sailing approach as well. Tommaso, you Italian? Are you in Italy right now? because that's where Pamela's just moved to. How exciting! From New York, which is just super awesome. I know what it's like. That's not just moving cities, moving countries, it's moving continents. It's like that, like third level. That's just so cool. It's like one-hand driving. Yes, absolutely. Oh, you're in UAE. Okay. That is cool. I've never been. That's another one of those countries where I'm thinking, wow, that's just cool. A colleague of mine moved there, and he was working for Showtime Arabia. Very cool. And they relocated his whole family. So the idea was, he was an operations manager at IMG, where in London, and eventually we did a lot of the Premier League football for them and with them, and their production became bigger and bigger. So English football is massive in all across the world, but also in UAE. So he was offered a job to be operations manager there for Showtime Arabia, but he was born and bred London boy, and he had 3 kids actually, and a wife. And they said, look, check it out. We're going to pay for relocation. We're going to give you a handsome salary. We're going to get you in charge of this whole sports center that is built around doing Arabic presentations for the English Premier League. And he visited a couple of times. He came back in the early days, kind of came back and forth. And I met him at a wedding like a few years after. And I said, do you think you're ever going to come back to England? And he says, I don't think so. This is just beautiful here. It's just wonderful. Everything is just, the kids are growing up. They're now going to school. I don't think I'm coming back. I'm thinking, yeah, good on you. Because I was thinking at that time, being in London, will I go back to Germany? And it was kind of the same consideration that I thought, yeah, I'm not saying never, I'm not saying no, but currently it doesn't look like it. And then when we moved to the US, and I've been here for 10 years now, I'm thinking, Germany is indeed an option to come back to. Well, we'll see how it plays out. I don't know. Is Miami the city to grow old in? I think there's something else coming. I just don't know what it might be yet. So one of those things. Patrick Scholderman, how you doing, buddy? Happy Sunday. It's a very exciting point in the game when we go and press interact. I will see what happens. Thank you for the offer, Popeye. I appreciate that. I have never been to Italy, no. It's one of those things, now that I'm no longer in Europe, I'm thinking, yeah, I should have really visited more of the countries. I should have visited more of Germany. Yes, my mother would love to have me back. Yes, absolutely. Let's see what happens behind this portal. Is it still time to say goeiemiddag? Patrick, I don't know. Is it too late for that? Mars sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. As Pamela and I meet for coffee in, I don't know, Barcelona or something. Let's see what happens. Where are we now? Ooh, Goedemiddag is still okay. When do you stop saying that? Kind of when you say when it's turning the evening, I suppose. After 6 o'clock. So funny, we're thinking of wall paintings and cave paintings as something like, archaic, yet we're all going back there with using emotes. That is a form of language now that we don't want to live without. Ooh, look at that. This is actually my colleague Richard Bagnall's just donated a coffee for me. Richard, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is so cool. Richard and I used to work together in London. Richard is now operations manager at IMG, which is a huge company that deals with a lot of sports. Wonderful. Thank you so much for the coffee. I appreciate that. That is so cool. Yeah, what are we doing here? Are these walls going to reveal other things, maybe? At one point? The islanders honored the Great Ones, and in return the Great Ones tamed the winds and the waters. There was harmony here. Yeah, I can see that in the wall painting. Can I? If they have good internet on Mars. Do you know what? That was one of the first things that was deployed. So crazily enough, I think there is internet on Mars already. So just so that the Viking things can communicate with Earth. Crazy stuff. Where are we now? Can we go back? I don't think we can go back. Hunger has been restored, which is nice. We can't really go back. Oh my god. The first crossing rejection. This is not the map I'd like to look at. Ay caramba. Demon Souls. I haven't played it either. Is it a PS5 exclusive? Which reminds me, actually, I need to make use of this. I think I have an offer still sitting in my Discord archive that says I can get the Xbox Game Pass for free for like 3 months or so. Or at least a month. I'm currently still using the Amazon... Oh, okay, that is that thing. We've seen that in the beginning. That is not good. That is not good. This might well be the end of the game. I'm going to try my best to circumnavigate this and get out the other end. Ugh. Yeah, so Xbox Game Pass, it's free for me for about a month. And just because I'm currently on a Luna subscription, I've cancelled that. It should run out at the end of the month. I might try the Xbox Game Pass then. I don't have an Xbox, so I'm kind of hoping I can just play PC games. Actually, it's no longer called... No! Ouch! It's no longer called Xbox Game Pass. It's called PC Game Pass now. I think. Just thought I'd look behind me because I don't really want to fight this guy. I'm a lover, not a fighter. As you know. Octopus, and he's got tentacles and all. No, don't do that. Ah, it's gonna ruin the ship. No, don't do that. Hiya. I've got this weird fantasy that we're just gonna get out of here. Maybe that isn't how it works. Clearly I'm not gonna win against this guy. Notice how my hunger is no longer going down. I kind of like that. Also, that seems exciting in the beginning there, in the end there. Let's see if we can see if that's an exit of some description. Can you imagine? It's the end of the game already. Yes, it's super intense, isn't it? Yes, I thought so. Like super intense. It's another portal. Do you know, in the... Patrick, in the beginning it looked like you could do that, and the trailer suggests you can, but I'm not sure how I do that, because if I don't want to sail anymore, I think I have to go... I can stand up, and I think with the correct weapons I probably could. So I have this spear here, which I can't throw, but I would imagine if you had weapons that you can throw, that should work. So I only have this, and I think a pocket knife or something. Oh yeah, like a rock sling, I think I have that. Or not. Yes, I've got this rock sling, so I could do that, but I suppose with real weapons, I'm sure we've got better weapons at one point, and then I'm thinking we may have to go and fight this guy at the end. Go on land? Why would I? Oh, should I do that? Should I go on land? I thought I'd just go and sail right through the portal. I'll go on land, okay. Had I known, I would have stopped the boat over here. Yeah, yet I didn't. Good point, Nate. Let's actually explore what's around here rather than go away. Make offering. I don't know. Okay, fine. Make offering. What we're doing? Gortle's Descent. Great Gortle sought the ocean's secrets, plunging to the bottomless depths to learn the 7 unknowable songs. Dive deep underwater to find treasures below the surface. Ooh, so diving mechanic. Yoshi, absolutely. That wasn't introduced yet. What else? Sarker's swift swimming. To earn the coral crown, Sarker raced Mother Moon's reflection across the ever-clear bay on the cloudless night. Take her blessing and swim with Sarker's grace and confidence. Significantly less stamina drain when swimming. And second blessing, second boon from the gods. We can make all these offerings because we have 2,170 dipdops. Let's do it all. Make an offering of 500 sea shards. Yeah, sure. Gortle, bring it on, baby. So it has RPG elements as well. I didn't even know this. I'm so glad you said this, Nate. I was also not aware that this is what we could actually use these points on. Let's do the swimming thing as well. Ooh. Now all we need to know is, will we be able to go back to the first level? Because I feel like we have unfinished business there. Or is that maybe for the second playthrough? I don't know. Maybe climbing indeed. Second boon. I don't know what boon means. Is that maybe a second chance? So if you die, you don't go back to the outside of the portal, and you have to basically restarting the level. Maybe it's something that lets you off the hook. How exciting! Ciao, Tommaso. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. I'm on every Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is... Ooh, what is this? This is interesting as well. 10 a.m. Eastern, that is 4 p.m. in the afternoon in Europe, 3 p.m. in the UK. Kind of 6, 7 a.m. in the morning in Australia, and 7 a.m. on the West Coast. I also stream on Twitch every once in a while, usually during the week. Irregular schedule whenever I have the free time, around 4, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is about 9, 10 o'clock in Europe, 8, 9 o'clock in the UK. Bestow blessing. Yes, let's do it. Gortle's Descent. Great Gortle sought the oceans. Oh yeah, okay, so I need to go and actually collect that now. Is that right? Right. So it's not enough to make the offering, you then actually have to collect it. Yeah, both of these. I like it. Bestow blessing. It's so beautiful. I think beautiful enough to take another picture. Let's try that. Yeah, something like this will be good for the thumbnails. And then we go to options, and then we go to camera, and then maybe make the field of view a little wider, like so. And then also yeah, I think in this case, I think I actually liked Kara to be in focus. Perfect. Filters. Lighting. It kind of looks the same no matter what time we choose. I kind of like the darker sky. this is the Y rotation of the HDRI. That is quite clever. that is in there. Pick a nice sky. That's cool. I gotta say, that's really cool. All these options, that is really, really good to have. Ha! Yes, it's a proper photo mode thing, and also once you're in this mode you can then go and bring the camera around, you can go up and down, and you can change so many parameters. So it's kind of creeping into more and more games these days, and it's wonderful to then use this as an art creation tool. So if you wanted to make a background that looks like this and then use it for your own 3D renders, that's very, very cool. Make good portraits with this as well. And then, I mean, these guys have really gone to town with what you can do. Also then in regards to posing your figure. So Kara can have a different pose, which is exciting. She can also have a different expression. That is just so cool. Pick this game up just for this, to just play around with it. That's just so cool. You can also display her or not display her. She can wear hats, like crazy hats, and frogs and birds. This is nice. Loving that. And then of course you can go and play with the focal distance and do all these manual adjustments. Very granular. Yes, very nice. Camera roll is possible. Very nice. Field of view, if you need it a bit wider, also cool. Possible. Love it. Take a picture. Super cool. It is actually, it's a bit like that studio, isn't it? Absolutely. I'm going to take another one of these. And you can always go crop them out. I think it saves them at screen resolution. Yeah, but tons of options. Tons of options. Great for thumbnails, I gotta say. Shall we see what this next level is all about? If we go back to our boat, can I jump in here? No, that's just gonna kill me. Ah, we now can swim and dive and stuff. Can we dive here? Less stamina when swimming, also looking forward to that. Well, I wouldn't say it's significantly less. I can still see stamina being used up quite a lot as I swim. But I'm okay with it. Okay, all aboard, everyone. All aboard the luxury yacht. I think we need to actually go and push the boat out of the way. This is cool. Tighten your sails and sail right in. To the octopus. Maybe in the next level. First time we're going through a portal with the boat. Last time we walked through. Ooh. Oh no, the waves! The Great Famine! Am I to understand we have less food than previously? Because previously was already pretty tricky. And we're kind of at the bottom here. Gotcha. 3 dipdops need to be unlocked to get to the next level. How exciting! Let's see what's on offer here on the Autumn Tree Island. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them. A lot of islands. How do we even land here? I wonder then if we can dive. I wonder if they're going to give us underwater type weapons as well, because the trailer suggests that you can go and kill fish and stuff. They should give you meat. And things like that, if it's all about the Great Famine. Look at the colors, beautiful! Perma-autumn. Let's see if there's a beach or something on the other side. Let's explore this island. I haven't had that happen yet. I haven't had that happen yet. Do you know, maybe this is one of those islands that actually has an underwater entrance. Can you imagine? Beach! All right. Whoa, what happened? What happened? The boat disappeared? That was it for the boat? You're joking! My poor boat! Was it because it was damaged, you think, that it just completely disintegrated? That is a little bit shit, you know. I gotta say. What a shame. No more boat. Oh, he's gonna make a new boat. I think maybe we should do that immediately before we do anything else. Because how else are we gonna explore the islands? Let's do that. We're good here. Before we even go do anything, let's go and make another boat. Oh, no worries. You've been here such a long time. Thank you so much, Yoshi. I appreciate that. Yes, I think that might have been it. And also, it was severely damaged already on the approach. Yoshi, thank you so much for being here. I will see you hopefully next Saturday, or maybe during the week for a little bit of a 3D Twitch session, or maybe more of this. Very nice game, very casual. Have a wonderful Sunday, and happy Valentine's Day in advance. Okay, boat. New boat, weapon, boat accessories. Repair board, grass hull. So 2 grass. Oh, I can actually make a bamboo hull now. I can do bamboo things much better. But I don't have enough bamboo. Maybe we shouldn't be too hasty building a boat. Maybe we can find enough bamboo to make an even better boat. Tons of grass, ropes, bamboo bucket and stuff. Bag rack, a secure place to store another bag on your boat. Oh, okay. Nice. So maybe then these things are actually bamboo. The white stuff, is that bamboo? That's not bamboo, is it? Who am I kidding? It's not bamboo. Perhaps let's just not be all too hasty with all the... making another boat from grass materials. This guy looks a little bit intimidating. Shall we just go buff him on the head immediately? Well, that worked well. Good thing is he can't come on the rocks. I do like that. Oh, he can come on the rocks. Okay, that's good to know. He can certainly come on the rocks. But I'm almost done icing him, so that's kind of good, isn't it? What is this? Poisonous mushrooms? Should we eat them? Plum puff. A good snack. Eat to replenish a small amount of health. He already flees in panic because he knows I'm such a worthy opponent. We should literally just hunt him down now, shouldn't we? And approach with care. Ah! Just missed him. Wonder what materials he will have for us. as you spend the next half hour trying to out-sneak him or whatnot. No, sticks. That'll come in handy. And what is this? Is this something edible? Blood bristle. Oh, let's try it out. A magical ingredient. That which we gain through magic, we pay for in blood. Did my hunger do anything? It certainly hasn't replenished anything. It's just magical. Empty calories, I think we call that. Can you imagine? That's what they are. Hallucinogenic mushrooms. Dude, where you at? Palm fronds, gotcha. Oh, there he is. Dude, yo! Oh my god, and then he's sneaking at me as well. Ah! Have you been at the magic mushrooms? You can't come up on the rocks, can you? I'm thinking. Plane stalker. He's stalking the plane. Yes! As Jay kills the plane stalker! Alright. What you got for us? Oh my goodness, horns and stuff. Planestalker horn. The unique structure of the Planestalker's horn stores a lot of force under tension. I like it. Let's make military applications out of it. Small raw meat, I like it. 2 bones, always handy, and a bit of skin. Wow. My god, we've only just begun. This I think I'm not going to eat again. I'm just going to go pick that up. Ah, haven't got enough room. Okay, no worries. We'll come back. We'll come back for that. Next challenge, how do we go on top of this? That might be a nice shot as well. Let me go take a picture of that as well. Oh, photo mode. And last time we had this gong that opened up some more stairs. Maybe that's not actually strictly necessary here. Come to think of it, maybe the game is actually balanced better than I thought. So maybe the idea that you're constantly hungry while you explore an island, that maybe it keeps you from spending too much time at an island. Could that be? Because you could literally just spend all day exploring, but then of course there's no time pressure in the back there. So maybe, you know. Ooh, the clouds are long departed, the trees are barren, the seas turn against us. Why would they do that? I've read that when you get to this 3rd level, it's apparently so hard that it's no longer fun. I can kind of see that happening. Let's go down, Kara. Come on. Somehow. The Planestalker. Can't pick this up, so I might as well eat it, but it doesn't seem to do anything. What does it replenish? It makes me wonder, maybe eventually we get an ability like magic, for which we need some kind of magic, you know, magic points or whatnot. I'm excited about these trees. Let's have a look at those and see what they do. This is actually very intriguing. Camilla! How you doing? Happy almost Valentine's Day. Thank you for sharing your render yesterday. That was really nice. That's a completely different level of art. So I'm very impressed. It's awesome. awesome stuff. It is my first reaction was, because I only saw it as a little thumbnail, I thought, is that a photo? And only when I closely examined it did I figure out, no, it is actually 3D. It's amazing. That's just so cool. Oh, he's here. Oh my. Should we ice him? Last time we iced somebody like that, we got some good meat out of it. With our new leather sling. This might be this bamboo people keep talking about. Is it? Yes, it is. Let's make a new boat out of bamboo. I'm so glad we didn't make it out of, you know, grass or whatnot. Very good. Is this anything exciting? Raw truffle! Ooh, come on. We need to eat something. A difficult to find delicacy and a favorite of boars. One more reason why it is better to befriend a boar than offend him. I like it. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Truffle. Shouldn't be eating a whole truffle. You should, you know, sliver one slice off for $15 or something per slice. That's the ticket. Now let's be human here. Let's be human. We go to find a new place. We find a new resource and we immediately go and eradicate that resource as fast as we can. Then ask questions. Hey, how's this resource going to regrow? Well, it doesn't, human. Oh, well, that's a shame. Dinner? Totally not dinner. Raise a cup. There we go. I'll take you all on! He thinks the same about us, though. Bone-tipped spear is degrading. Okay. Ah, come on. Time for fire and dinner. And plans of a new boat, I'm thinking. We also have... What is this here? Didn't we also have the little guy somewhere? Where's little guy? Oh, here. Little guy. Sorry about this, buddy. Come to an island. Immediately kill everything. That's just humans. But we have bamboo, so there we go. Discord channel, yes, Patrick, it's in the lookbook. Absolutely. Camilla is a professional promo artist for DAS, so it's wonderful to make her acquaintance. Patrick is a long-time DAS user and a long-time supporter of my channel as well, which I very much appreciate. So, Camilla, Patrick, Camilla. More bamboo. I like it. I think we need quite a lot of bamboo if we wanted to make anything out of bamboo. What is this over here? That looks interesting. Oh, that's on a different island. More grass, also neat. Oh, swamplands. Oh, look at that. We've got haze effects now and stuff. That is the next thing I need to explore. Volumetric effects in DAS Studio and how to make them look handsome. That's something I haven't looked into yet. But it's something that's certainly coming to DAS Studio. And it's kind of still available. I mean, it's already available. But it's maybe a little bit tricky to set up. Should we collect this as well? Oh, I can't do that. Gotcha. Very pretty. And I appreciate also you sharing that with being a promo artist, you make a lot of art for things that isn't your own art. So I totally appreciate that, where you're coming from. I have that as well, that often I make functional graphics or functional renders that aren't something that I would normally do. So I like the idea that that there's a lot of freedom to experiment, and sometimes it's important to do just something that's just for you, and it's difficult to set time for that aside. Plum puff, hold to eat. Yes, let's do that. Is that another plum puff over here? Yes, it is, isn't it? No, it's a rock. Oh, what a shame. Ooh, this is a fire that we can reuse. All right, perfect. Press X while dodging to perform a special attack. Ooh, thank you. Let's do that next time. Interact, set a fire. And roasted truffle. Oh, okay, so I could have roasted it. Great at reducing hunger. I was so hungry I ate it raw. I shouldn't have done that. So I can go and totally roast it next time. Let's delicately roast some meat here. There. Oh, nice. In the meantime, with the water being nearby and all, let's see if we can build a boat made out of bamboo. I'm thinking. Was I? I still haven't had a chance. 2 years ago, my goodness. I thought 2 years ago that was kind of more like a secret. Now it's actually, people are using it already, but I just haven't managed to figure out how it works. I like it. Promos and smaller things are just so much easier to do than larger pieces, aren't they? I'm lacking grass rope. Let's go make grass rope. Grass rope aplenty. Grass rope's always good for something. I see I have so much that I'm carrying so much that I can't actually go and hold the grass rope. But that's okay. We'll do that. And we'll see what happens when... Dodge attack mask. I see I need to build these things. Crazy stuff. Grass rope. So I could technically make that. But I don't have enough room to hold the grass rope now, which is ridiculous. There's also, I haven't found out how do I drop items? Plum puff, I should eat the plum puff. Let's do that. That means one more slot to pick stuff up like this. In fact, all of them. And then let's make that attack mask. So I could do that. Then this one, here's another one, counter mask. And a palm bag, I can't make another one. I can only hold one, I believe. Interesting consideration. Shall we make a counter mask? Increases the timing window on parrying and increases damage on counterattacks, or reduces the stamina cost for dodging while increasing the damage output of the dodge attack. Can we make both? We can actually. Let's make both. Perfect. Drop it and the teddy bear gets it. Right, yes. I didn't use my own face. No, that's true. I didn't use my own face. But it was a 3D body scan or a 3D head scan, which is kind of cool. I'm currently working on figuring out how to put textures on the characters. Also with R3DS wrap. And now we go and make that. Because that can only be good. Reduce the stamina cost. Gotcha, gotcha. But we do need to... What, carry it? Wear it? Oh, yes, 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 yes. I see now. She's wearing it. She's wearing it. Can we wear both things? I think not. We can only wear one of these things. Well, we'll see how both of them work. I like it. Is it dinner time yet? Because I have a lot of leather to make as well. Perfect. Let's collect that. I can't even pick that up anymore. But I have... I've got more meat. Yeah, let's make more meat. I'm thinking, yeah, let's make more meat. All right, let that cook a little bit longer. There's also a leather thing I can make. So I'll go leave that here and try to make that bamboo boat everyone keeps talking about. Here, boat. Grass sling, we don't need that. Boat, that bamboo hull. We can totally make that. This was the previous boat we had, and now we can make a bamboo hull. And a bamboo deck, my goodness. And bamboo everything. Okay, bamboo hull. Let's do it. Or is that not a good idea? What's a bamboo deck? I'm just thinking... Simple bamboo deck made from bamboo grass. What happens if we do that? Do we need that and a hull? Or do we just build these things? I mean, that's much more efficient, isn't it? Forget the hull. Now we've got a better thing. Bamboo mate. Yeah, sadly we don't have any more bamboo now, so that we can't actually make a mast. And does it not fit with the grass mast? Grass basket, bamboo basket, hull spikes. I think that was a good idea here. Grass basket. Anchor. We need to make all these things. Although I like this. Maybe we can't afford to do that yet. Unless we find more bamboo. So I can dismantle it again. That's nice. But it looks like in order to have a mast of some description... It looks like I need to find more bamboo. Come on. That smell's driving me crazy. I'm not that hungry yet, so I'm gonna go and put a drying rack together so that I can make myself some leather. Leather. I think that 3 of these can fit on there. Let's find out, shall we, Pamela? I'm just gonna go and leave the meat where it is. Oh no, actually I'm gonna take it with me. Let the leather do its thing and see if there's more bamboo in the bamboo forest. That would be nice if it would respawn. I mean, they did hint at the fact that bamboo grows faster than we can cut it, so I'm kind of hoping that mechanic is in here. Wow, certainly these guys respawn. That is quite nice. So we do not grow hungry. Nothing so far. Maybe I've just eradicated too much bamboo. Because I'd like to go for the large version of the boat. I mean, we can. I'm happy to go with the smaller one and make that bamboo. But you know, it looks like there's no more bamboo over here. That's all just regular stuff. We can also go and go to another island. That's a possibility. I mean, there's a lot of grass around here. So if bamboo does not respawn, what's your preference then? Shall we do the smaller version of the bamboo hull? So like basically the bamboo canoe? Or shall we make a grass canoe and save up the bamboo for a larger bamboo thing. Let me know what you think. It's almost like I find it's a waste if we make a bamboo canoe. We might as well just make this thing and see if any of the surrounding islands have more bamboo. It's a possibility. No worries, I'm hungry. Take me with you, Patrick. What's for dinner? Thanks for stopping by, I appreciate that. Take care, my friend, and I'll see you around. Yeah, what do you think? Bamboo canoe? Grass canoe? Because I think I can just dismantle this and we get all the bamboo back. On the... just to see what we need for what in bamboo hull spikes. Bag rack, that sounds great. So grass hull we can make because we can find the grass. Bamboo canoe we have. Just need a rope for that. That's okay. Bamboo deck. Then there's a grass mast and a bamboo mast. And we can only really have one of the two. Oh no, actually we can have it. I just need to make a... Oh, that's fine. I can just go and make a grass rope and then we can keep this thing. Yeah, even better, even better. Okay, we're all sorted. We're all sorted. Grass rope crafted. Good. Let's go and put the bamboo mast on the boat then. Now that looks professional. It's made of bamboo. I'm wearing a mask. This is all very, very cool. How do we make an anchor again? Anchor needs 2 grass ropes. Okay, fine. Because that is really... that's important to have an anchor. Otherwise this thing is gonna... I haven't got enough grass now. Dang. Otherwise this thing is just gonna move away. Leather is ready for the picking. Grass. Gotcha. Do you think it makes a difference if I run fast or not? I mean, to my overall hungriness level thing? Difficult to say. I wrecked it. Yes, I'm so sorry. I crashed into some kind of... it just, you know, it wasn't working out. But hey, we have an even better boat now, so... Who's complaining? Let's go and make that anchor. Put it on the boat here somewhere. What? That's not possible? Oh, come on. Why not? Maybe it needs to be kind of further out in the waters here for the anchor to be buildable. Good physics. Ah, this reminds me of Stranded Deep already. Why doesn't the anchor fit? I don't really understand that. Do we need to build something else then? Boat-wise? Is this not a good boat? Can this not have an anchor either? Fire, grass basket, bamboo bucket, hull spikes, an array of bamboo spikes to protect your boat, and a back rack. Because with our grass hull, it was super easy to attach it. Pussy-ish, I like it, yes. It's true. And I got nothing back either. I think I got one grass rope back. But it was, you know, nothing to brag about. I wonder if I actually need a bamboo hull and a deck together. I mean, we can certainly sail this, but I wonder if we just need more bamboo, basically, is what we're saying. Let's pick up our leather and get out of here. Vast amounts of leather. And then also, we should eat, right? I'm thinking. Didn't we have something to eat? Delicately roasted... What's it? Skin blink front. Oh, there. Delicately roasted. No time to make jerky. We're going to go and eat it all. I like it. Good thing I don't need to drink. Possibly. I will try again. I'll try again how it works. So, anywheres really. Like that island over there. Righty, race sail. Ooh, look at that. Very nice. Titan sail. Oops. Yes, that way will work. Somehow. I mean, does it? Sailing. Whoops. No, 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 no. I meant to lower the sail. Don't do that. It's, you know, difficult to get used to this new boat. I'm trying. It's supposedly much more sturdy now because, you know, it's all made of bamboo and everything. Yeah. This is all difficult. I mean, we don't have to go this way. I'm okay going the other way, if that's where the wind blows. This isn't going well, is it? Loosen the sail. Gotcha. Loosen the sail. I want my other boat back. This one doesn't steer well. I mean, how does it as well? It's just a hunk of unsteerable, non-ergodynamic, aquadynamic rather, thing. Isn't it? And I haven't got an anchor. I don't know. It's certainly the beginning of something really cool. I mean, can you imagine 12 of these clunked together with an upper deck, champagne lounge and all that? Nice colors, the works. Are we actually going in remotely the right direction? No, we're going down right now. So essentially the opposite of where we want to go. Let's go this way. Where would that take us? Also somewhere that we don't really want to go. Essentially we want to go that way. Like the direction that it's impossible to get to. That's where we want to go. Circumnavigate that island. I think that's where we want to go. And right there in the very distance I can see that there's probably stuff we want to check out. Yes, that's what we're saying, Nate. That's exactly right. It steers like junk. This is terrible. This isn't even fun. I wonder if it's because I'm missing a hull. This traversing large distances with this. Forget about it. Do you think we can attach a grass hull to this? Or should we just dismantle it and just stick with the bamboo hull instead? Because this is junk. It only goes the way that we don't want to go. It's the fail boat. It's totally the fail boat. Dismantle, let's do that. Dismantle the... yeah, okay, let's do that. Do you think it's because of the wind? I think it's because it's junk. My money is on junk. There, junked out. Let's build a proper boat. Bamboo hull, yes. With an anchor and stuff. And then crashing it and it's gone, yes. That's what you can do in Raft. I think that's kind of how people build massive things in Raft. Yes, Raft is a cool game as well. That has many of the similar building mechanics and it's more about exploration. That is quite nice. Deck. Yeah, we don't want to build a deck. We're going to go make bamboo mast. Yes, I like. Haha. Next on the agenda, anchor. Anchor also doesn't fit in, so maybe it is the depth, like you suggested. No, there we go. Anchor. Boom. Fits in. All easy. What was she heavy breathing about? Alright. Let's try this again. See? Super easy steerability. Now, this might be a little difficult here, but we're certainly moving places. This other thing was junk. I'm so glad we could do that. Come on, tighten that sail and just go against it. Zigzag fashion. Come on. You can do it, Kara. You can do it. See? Much better. Not that those rocky islands look remotely interesting. Speedboat, that's it, exactly. That's true. I don't think there's anything that will destroy your raft in Raft. I have a feeling this hull will work together with the deck. I think the deck by itself is probably a little bit painful. But hey, who has all the bamboo to try this out? I bet we're gonna find it. I bet we're gonna find bamboo. Bamboo aplenty. Just don't crash the boat, Jay. Man, I'm so glad I've eaten because I don't see much of food around here. Oh, mini island. Let's have a look at that. And see what these diving mechanics are all about. Check out the wonderful underwater world. I like that the anchor auto comes down the moment I'm no longer in the vicinity of the boat. So the boat doesn't just go rush away like in Stranded Deep. Where you're basically, if the boat's gone, it's just gone. And it's not actually just gone. Eventually you just get this message that it says, you know, your boat's now so far outside the world radius that in a minute we're just going to deallocate the memory. And you think, ah, that's neat. Hey, Grass Island. Not exactly food, but we need to make so much stuff with grass and ropes and all that. Might as well stock up while we can. Watch out for the shoals. Yes, absolutely. I'll totally do that. Thank you, thank you. And there's palm fronds here. What's not to like? Vending machine with food. That would be nice. Or an ever-replenishing berry tree. Or, you know, more bamboo. Any of these things. See if we can get the lay of the land here. This is where we are. This is where we've come from. This is what we haven't explored yet. Huh. I think Kara with the mask just looks disconcerting, doesn't it? There. Much nicer. This is Bamboo Island. And I hate to say this, but we have to... No, we don't have to go back there. We need to go kind of this way now, don't we? Yes, this way. If these are all just rocks, let's go that way. Must find food, can't just lurk about, you know? Palm fronds, yeah, well, we'll take some. We'll take a few. Who knows when we get them next. And this, yeah, we need to find a way to make a shovel as well. How did that work again? Gorehorn crest for the bone shovel. Gorehorn, that's this large thing that we haven't managed to kill yet. He was unkillable. How do we dive then? There's no diving as far as I can work out. Maybe not yet. What did I say now? Where we needed to go? You that way. This way. Is that kind of the right way? Yes, perfect. All right, see what lies beyond. I do like the music and the visuals. Very nice game. Difficulty, but then also you don't want it to be too easy, because otherwise you'd be done with it in 2 weeks, and maybe it's one of those games that you'd want to last. Like at the end of Subnautica, I was kind of sad that it was over, but also I haven't yet brought myself to play it again. Ah, that looks like an interesting island over here. It certainly has bamboo spelled all over there for us, isn't it? That's going to be Bamboo Island number 2. And then that island over here, oh, that's also a new island. So these are 2 islands we should check out. It is, isn't it, Camilla? And also what I like is that there's enough time to interact and read the chat. Sometimes when a game is so full on, then you don't really have time to do anything other than play the game. So I do like that mix as well. Nice trees. Do you think we're going to find one of these large guys again? Gorehorns. 50% food left. I don't think I have anything left I can eat. I think I've eaten all my meat. Just like in real life. Gotta constantly worry about lunch, dinner, breakfast, snacks. And you gotta make sure you hydrate. When am I getting anything done? Now, last time we went to an island like this, there was a ton of bamboo within the white trees here. Let's just hope the same holds true for this. Lower the sail and jump off. Perfect. Anchor is auto set. And this is an island we haven't been to. No, perfect. So right on top of that mountain, dipdops4u.com. These were not poisonous, were they? Plum puff? No, they were not. Quite the opposite. Oh, nice. I can go and feast on mushrooms. That's nice. Look at that. Ah, beautiful. And there's bamboo too. So glad my knife doesn't run out here. I think other things like the spears, they all degrade. I don't think the knife does that. It's kind of the magic knife. Maybe it's because I had the magic mushrooms earlier. And what is that? Another truffle, maybe? Oh, no, it's kind of carcass or something. Bone. My goodness. Poor little guy died. I guess it happens. In real life as well as in the game. Stick. Oh, hello. Oh, I didn't see you there, buddy. Huh. Where's that tower thing again? Oh, over there. Good stuff. Truffle. Oh, we're going to grill that later. That's exciting. Is there more truffle? Oh, I can't pick it up. Yeah, well, that's uncool. What could we... I don't even know how to drop items. More actions, maybe. Bleak front, skin. And then this is leather. And then there's a ton of rocks and sticks. So maybe if I go and drop the skin just here. Is that under more actions? Drop. Yes. Drop. Perfect. And then we'll pick up the truffle instead. And then eventually I'm sure we're going to find out a way to carry more items. Exactly. Good point, because back in the day things were just magically provided, weren't they? And that was kind of nice. I like that about working where mine was mine. Oh, mine. Oh, okay, mine. Oh. Look at that. We can mine stuff as well. Interesting. I like that with places where you had a canteen, where you had just 2 or 3 dishes of the day to choose from, and well, that's for lunch, you know, and this is the time at which we have lunch, and you go, oh, okay, so you don't have to worry about this. But when you're on your own, or when you're working for yourself, then all these things, you have to make these decisions, don't you? Back in the day, it was just all, well, that's for dinner, and dinner is now, and we didn't have to worry. I think I see the way. Can we go? No, I don't. I thought we can go and hang around here. No, we can't do that. I can go on top of this. But I don't think the mechanic is there that you can kind of hang on to something and then shimmy to the side. How are we going to get up there then? No gong this time that we can grab some more resources that come out of the earth or whatnot. Unless we do really need to make that hammer and mine this away so that the path gets cleared. Could be. Because otherwise we ain't getting up there. Oops, hello. No, 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 no. I didn't even see you there, buddy. He's all nervous and scared and anxious and everything. Planestalker. Could do with a bit of Planestalker steak. How do we make that hammer then? Or the thing with which we mine. That was a hammer, wasn't it? For breaking things. Gorehorn crest. Yeah, we don't have that. Gorehorn crest. We totally don't have that. Huh. Really no way to get up there. I'm kind of finding that difficult to believe. Yeah, I suppose as I mine this is just gonna go get away. So, no doing that without the Gorehorn crest? Okay, gotcha. I get it, buddy. I get it, buddy. Magic mushrooms, kind of... eating doesn't really do anything, but it's fairly magical. Hello, Planestalker. Don't get excited. Everything's good. Even though we could just kill you, that is possible. And on the structure, you can't get us, right? That's what I tell myself. You don't have Gorehorn crest, do you? Nah. Waste of time. I'm not going to chase you down. Ooh, what's happening up here? Tons of bones. How do we get up there? Well, we don't. Is there Gorehorn up there? That would actually be the solution. I think this guy's still alive, actually. He has wiggly ears and stuff. How do we get up there? Oh, he can just go up and down as he pleases. Oh my. How'd you do that, buddy? Just like that. I see, not just like that, because he can do it, I can't. It's his hiding place. We're not allowed to go there. Whoops, hello. And I'm not wearing my mask. Ah! Phew! That was tense. Oh, my God! The ropes. Let me see. Let me see. Ah, I see. I can't pick this up. What a shame. The ropes. Let me see. Let me see. You mean the grass ropes that I make? It's almost like I need a recipe that unlocks things like, you know, like a climbing rope. Let's see if we have one. Because, I mean, there's definitely something up there. And I can go up here. But that's it. So we have grass rope. Contains both the ship's main sheet and the hangman's noose. Drying rack, fire, hammer, shovel, and that thing, axe. Leather, palm bag. You can only have one bag equipped at a time, so that's all the items we can carry. Ideally, we have different bags at one point that are larger. And we have these things. That's food, stick, spear, dodge attack. Repair, dismantle, grass, hull. No, I don't see anything. I mean, alternatively, we have this. But that just throws things up there. That doesn't look like we can't use it. So that's a mystery. That is a mystery. Yeah, I would suggest there is a way up there, but we currently don't have whatever it takes to do that. I mean, maybe at one point we have something like a glider or whatnot, you know, when we go onto a higher point and we just go glide on there. That's a possibility. Because I can certainly see that there's something on there. It could just be something really boring. Like bone. Huh. Mysterious. No worries. I think maybe I'm going to call it a day here, actually, Pamela. Let's do that. Let's do that. It's a mystery island. I might pick this up again on Twitch this week, or certainly next Saturday, unless I find something better to do, or more exciting to do. I'm kind of hoping if I just go and quit the game, we're just going to come back to this very island. Maybe we're going to go and check that out. What happens if I go save game? Can we do that? It looks like it's saving something. If I go and exit, let's see what happens when I come back. I'd like for this to all be in the same spot. If I go and continue, just checking that out. Please come back and have fun with your music. I'm actually going to think about dinner now, or like lunch rather. Yes, we're back at the Great Famine Chapter 2. Perfect. And hopefully all our items are still where they're supposed to be. Yes, like this guy here. Hiya! There's definitely something up here. We'll see how we take care of that. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go and exit this, and I will hopefully see you all again either on Twitch in the afternoons or next Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a wonderful Sunday and have a wonderful Valentine's Day this week. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.